So what do you think the average, like, bra size of a, like, thinner chick would be?
Oh, dude, it's gotta be higher now.
And the tits are getting bigger? You need a drink or something, bro? Well, I mean, I brought 2 beers for myself.
Well, are you gonna finish? I can go grab you another one, but pods in between pods. You have enough limes or no?
Yeah, I have enough limes, but I need 2 beers for this.
For the whole pod?
It's gonna be
just
45 minutes.
It's running back.
It might be 45 minutes.
6 beers for the 2 of us, please.
Drink tickets for the 2 of us, please.
All right, here.
Dude, this is only 4.
That's all they gave us, bozo.
Well, it's only 2 per person, bozo.
Well, how am I supposed to get drunk off of only 4 beers? Is there any way you can work something out?
I'm just, come on, I mean, well, I don't want to shortchange myself, and I'm gonna be sitting here like a fucking idiot with my thumb in my ass.
All right.
Like, literally, I will stick my thumb in my ass. Feels good.
Good lord.
All right.
Ooh, back again. Let's ride.
My voice still ain't back, but I did a good one.
You know.
You can't understand what I'm saying. I'm just screaming something with an R.
Well, yeah. We're ready to ride.
Welcome back. It's been about 10 days, actually. We were going to do Thursday. I've been sick all month, man. And we had the bachelor party.
Both of us. Yeah, both
Thank
of us.
this man for hosting pretty.
It wasn't just me.
Time.
It was
a collection.
It was a group
Thank you
effort.
for everybody. It was epic. It was great. It was off the wall.
It was a lot of fun. No, but I think the biggest takeaway I have, I think you know what I'm about to say. I'm a 6-mile man. I'm not a 12-miler canoeer ever again.
So we partied hard the first night, camping, canoeing, whatever. Canoeing was Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Hard.
The
garbage can was full after one night.
We worked really hard to stop your tent.
Yeah. My tent was...
Do you have the pictures?
Oh, I do. So what happened was when we got there, it started raining, and we hurried to set my tent up. We're both not like... that mechanical and not tent guys.
All the tent centers were opposite of your tent.
Everyone's tent was great.
It was you and I.
Yeah, and it was raining. I was like, I just want to get this up so I have a place to go in, get my shit in, whatever.
It looked like Zoolander's boner.
I felt really comfy in there and cozy. And at that point, I said, fuck it, I'm going to keep it up. That's fine.
Well, the acoustics in it were great. When you decided,
right next to the fire.
When you decided to go lay down,
yeah,
and you chimed in our conversation at the fire, it was pretty
awesome.
You really made your point.
So we got destroyed. It was fun. The site was wrecked after the first night, and then obviously we did the camping trip or the canoeing trip. A lot harder than I remember. It didn't help. There was no water in the Fox River, and the wind was in our face.
The wind, then all the boat. We decided to do it at the time that all the boats were coming out, and they were going the opposite way. So we're fighting against the waves.
If it wasn't for if we didn't paddle, it literally would go backwards.
Yeah.
So canoeing is supposed to be a float trip, and you canoe a little bit. This was straight up like survival.
It was rough,
and I was just hungover as fuck. I tried taking a fucking shot of Fireball. I puked all over the place.
Oh yeah.
I could never drink Fireball.
You gave them one life, didn't you?
I did. It was rough. Anyway, it was awesome. It was fun. I'll put some pictures up. It was great. One other thing I got to bring up here. Another thing I want to bring up about the bachelor party. Have you seen Very Bad Things, the movie? My first rated R movie I saw. Christian Slater, Jon Favreau, Cameron Diaz, Jeremy Piven, Daniel Stern.
Stern is
yeah. So, dude, anyways, nothing like that happened because you should watch that movie. It was like the first rated R movie I think I ever watched about the bachelor party in Vegas. They killed a hooker on accident. He's having sex with her, and her head gets up into like a spike in the bathroom.
Well, that definitely didn't happen.
Yeah, and then the hotel manager hears a noise plane, comes in, sees a hooker. They kill him. They got to bury him in the desert.
Good lord.
They all start freaking out and trying to tell people, so they start killing each other off into it. It's a comedy though. So yeah. Did not happen there. We didn't even have hookers.
No, of course. Everyone came back safe and sound.
Everyone did. That's why we're doing this real quick, just so before we go to jail. The next R2 is going to be from jail.
So if Bones hasn't returned to Arizona yet, it's because he's just traveling.
Traveling. So, all right, we're doing Reach Fade. We're finishing our Reach Fade. Rob Squared. Football season's upon us. It is close. I said 17 days, correct?
I'm already betting. I'm already gambling on every single game.
How happy and excited are you to watch Red Zone with me?
No, come on, man. I mean,
It's the best time in the world. Like it's like Christmas, dude.
It is our like.
It's also like
All right,
cocaine, is it not?
Well, legit. Do you care about Christmas anymore? Like,
I care about Red Zone.
We're at the age now, like with your birthday, with Christmas.
Yeah.
Do you expect a gift?
Oh.
If you do, it's like cool. Like, thanks for the
cheer us
T-shirt,
on.
or thanks for the whatever. What? But every single Sunday is a gift for us.
Yeah.
Every single Sunday.
And you know, Red Zone is like literally like cocaine.
Yes.
What it is like? Remember the never-ending gobstoppers?
Well, we can't go back to single games anymore. No more Fox and CBS.
Unless it's primetime game, right?
Well,
Remember the never-ending gobstopper though? That like in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh yeah.
Like this is like a never-ending line of Coke.
Yeah.
It's like I can never finish it. Not that we've ever done Coke, but if we could imagine what would it be like, right?
I wish
like,
I knew what Coke was like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I don't know. So Chris Hansen though, it's his name, right? It's the other Chris Hansen.
Yeah. Not
have a seat.
Not have a seat.
Yeah.
There's something you need to know.
Please.
I'm Chris Hansen.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Please let me go home, guys.
Sir,
Guys.
it'd be best if you went out this door.
No.
It's he cannot have a seat. 'Cause
I forget who I was talking to this about at work. We're talking about how he doesn't go to the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
And
that's like his thing now.
He has like a pre-day ritual where he doesn't like eat, hydrates. Like, I think that he probably has like a pit stop, like like they do pit stops in NASCAR. He's got a group of like 3 women or guys, probably women, that come. Sometimes they don't have him on the screen for like 40 seconds.
Sure.
And they like service him, dude.
Yeah.
Like in the peeing way.
Well, I think one of us is going to have to help his...
Whoa, dude, I'm not touching his dick.
Well, Charlie, you're the one that used all the tape.
Well, I was comfortable with letting him piss in his pants.
Well, all right, fine. Then compromise. We'll both do it. That way it's equally weird for both of us.
No. It's fine. Just untake me, please. No. Oh, no. No!
He does seem startled sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god! Oh my god! Oh!
Screen. Greg Joseph lines up for the game-winning 54-yarder, and it is good. And the
Fucking Johnson out.
Whoa.
Like, not in Deshaun Watson way.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
just pissing, bro. He's
Yeah,
got pissed.
there's a cup there. And
Yeah.
like,
Something.
And he's like, whoa. Oh, we actually have a touchdown in the Bears game. Oh my god.
Bears are playing tonight, actually.
Holy
bro.
cow, we got a 70-yarder.
4-yard run, first down. Oh my god.
Whoa.
All right. Rosberg, running back reach fade.
Yes.
All right. We did quarterbacks, tight ends. We're doing running backs. Next episode is going to be wide receivers. And just so you know, we're going to be releasing more of these. We have 17 days. We have about 7 segments we want to do. So every other day, you'll probably expect a new one. We're going to do a couple $250 round square drafts.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be kind of streaming those for you. Do pod style. We'll have the screen like we did with the draft order, kind of showing for you guys. Fading. Reach fade. Running backs.
Yeah.
Who's your first name?
So, a guy that's been dropping dramatically, I would say, in terms of the ADP, at least on Underdog, from what I've seen, is Josh Jacobs.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Flick that bean, yeah.
The fact that he started the Hall of Fame game, performed very well. He averaged like 8 yards per carry, had like 2 catches, averaged 7 or 8 yards per catch. I mean, he had 5 or 6 touches and got like 50, 60 yards. Didn't perform poorly. Again, it's the Hall of Fame game, but I mean, with Jacobs, it's pretty simple for me reaching. The fact that he's dropping, it makes it more of a reach for me.
Yeah, for no reason. There's no reason.
To me, he's on the top 3 offense in the league. I know I've hammered this point a million times with the Raiders, but I think he's going to have probably 30 opportunities to score a touchdown. If he converts on 40% of them, like he's still scoring double-digit touchdowns.
Yeah.
Like I think he's going to have a lot of opportunities. I think he's RB1, no doubt, in the top 3 offense, and he's more than capable.
And he had 50 catches last year.
Yeah.
So he is going right now in Fantasy Pros, which is ECR, which is baking in the like 120 experts they have. What their ranks are 24.
Yeah.
So he is the last of the RB2s.
Essentially, barely an RB2. He's a top RB3 essentially.
Yeah.
I
like it.
No, I love it. He could easily finish as RB1 in my mind.
Yeah, even like top 8 actually.
I mean, if he gets 1,000 yards, if he gets 10 touchdowns, if he gets
40, 50 catches.
If he just duplicates what he did last year, he's outperforming his ADP.
All right,
It's
my
pretty
first
simple.
name here. This one I've been really getting a chubby for here. It's not Nick Chubb actually. It is J.K. Dobbins.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Flick that bean, yeah.
Okay.
Fantasy Pros consensus. He's number 21. man, he's a hell of a player. They don't have many passing options there. The Ravens are going to be competitive. They're going to be good, actually, downright good. Better than your
you're betting on it. Yeah.
Better than your Raiders.
We'll see.
His rookie year, right? He had 6 yards of carry. Pretty nice.
Sure.
He had 134 carries. He didn't even have the job, right? As Mark Ingram was there. He didn't really start many games. 134 carries, 805 yards, and 9 touchdowns. Dude, 134 carries, 800 yards. And he still had 18 catches for 120.
Yeah.
Then here's also the point: is that he was a third rounder last year before he tore his ACL.
Mm-hmm.
What's different this year? I know he's coming back from the ACL he didn't have last year, but now he's a fifth rounder.
Well, the Gus bus hype is up.
No, Gus isn't even ready to start the year. The thing is, he's definitely not.
Well, no, I
starting
think it was baked in early before Gus. Gus was the presumed starter because Dobbins was.
They're both hurt. Yeah.
Gus got
hurt after.
I'm saying very early in the year.
Yeah. So here's their depth chart right now, though. It's Dobbins, obviously, and then Gus Edwards, who's going to start the pup. He's probably missing the first 3 or 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Davis, who's a pro, but that guy's old and terrible.
You're not worried about him taking over.
No, Tyler Beatty, rookie. I don't know, man. Beatty is sweat, and Justice Hill, who's also coming off a fucking ACL.
Well, he's like a career Raven.
Yeah, he's a special teams guy. So there's nobody there. They're going to run the ball. They're going to be efficient when they run the ball. And last little cherry on top point here, Devonte Freeman, who was cooked as fuck 2 years ago, came in. They had the carousel of old running backs.
Yeah.
So he had 8 starts last year, and he played a little bit sprinkled in the other games. Here's those numbers last year: 133 carries, 576 yards, which is 4.3 yards per carry, 5 touchdowns. Also had 34 catches for 190 yards and another touchdown. So if you just double those numbers, we're looking at 1,150 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 70 catches. Great. Now, I'm not saying Dobbins is that kind of receiver.
Sure.
But he can catch. And this is Devonte Freeman. And they were bad last year. So if Devonte Freeman could do that, J.K. Dowd's at 21. He's a guy. And now here's the thing. I have him right now as number 15 in my running back ranks, half-point PPR. And that's because there's still a question if he's ready for week 1.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't care. It's a 17-week season. Fantasy is 16 weeks, dude.
Sure.
If I knew he was ready to go week 1 and just give him 50% of the snap share early on, I'd have him at fucking 13.
Yeah,
I know you're not a Dobbins guy, so
I think I'm a little low on him because when I look around the rest of the offense, I don't know who's their. I know Andrews, but he doesn't really excite me too much. But I'm thinking in terms of receivers, who's the most exciting receiver they have? Duvernay?
Well, no, Bateman. Patrick Bateman.
Yeah,
not Bateman.
That guy can't remember. My point. That's my point.
Yeah, that's your point. You made your point.
Yeah,
Are you doing that as a joke or what?
No, legit. I could not remember Bateman's name. That's my point. Is that I should be higher on Dobbins simply because I don't have faith in any other playmaker outside of Lamar Jackson. And even if he misses the first 2 weeks, let's say, he's going to be a fantasy asset the rest of the year. No doubt.
Crush,
no doubt.
dude.
No doubt.
All right. Who's your? Is you doing that reach here or what?
Yeah, Nick Chubb.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Flick that bean, yeah.
This is the best running back in the league in terms of talent. Was second in the league in rushing yards. He's a perennial double digit.
He's
touchdown.
going RB12 on ECR right now, half point.
Sure.
In fantasy pros, so that's why he's reaching. 12 is pretty low.
Yeah, I mean, he was higher last year, and I felt like I reached on him. I took him second overall in a home league, but to me, I'm not going to give up on Chubb's talent. He is Jim Brown. He's like, I hope that history looks back and looks at Nick Chubb as one of the great running backs. I know he has not performed up to that level yet. He doesn't have the height that like AP, LT, those type of guys have. But I don't think that he's too far into his career not to have those type of years. I know he's 24, 25 maybe. So if he has a few good years where he, almost like a Derrick Henry, where he kind of came in, he showed a lot of flashes. Either way, Chubb, I mean, like annually it's going to be top 3, top 5 in rushing, like unconditionally. He's going to be top 3, top 5 in touchdowns, and top 3, top 5 in touches.
Where do you have him in your ranks? Like 7 or something like that?
Yeah, I would say. Yeah, I mean,
7,
he's. I'm a little down on him because, especially when I made those rankings with the uncertainty with Deshaun Watson.
Right.
I mean,
Now we have
that's
certainty.
concerning. And also the starting center got hurt, so I mean that is not a good thing. He's out for the year.
There is rumors out there trying to trade Kareem Hunt because
I've seen that. Yeah.
So that would be a boom for Nick Chubb.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely! Trading Kareem Hunt always helps out Nick Chubb's value.
Absolutely. I'm always looking for Jack Doyle.
Because Chubb can catch not as efficiently as someone like Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt.
He's just never got the opportunity either, man.
Hunt's a huge
The
asset.
guy can catch.
Hunt's a huge asset. Like Hunt or Chubb is in his fourth. He's still he just got re-signed, but he's essentially playing on his rookie contract if you're a QB fourth year.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, Chubb, best running back in the league in my mind.
All right, my next reach here. It'll be a weird one. You're not gonna guess this because I have not been taking him in best ball, and I'll tell you why. Because of injuries. It's Rashad Penny.
Oh yeah! Ooh yeah! Flick that bean, yeah!
Now this has to do with mostly how I'm going to be drafting this year, and definitely in PPR leagues I play, and the home leagues that we play in are generally half point, besides mine. But all my Fantrax leagues, I'm going to do about 12 to 15, $250 leagues. Those are all PPR. 3 receivers and a flex. I'm only rolling with 2 running backs in those leagues. Rashad Penny's a prime target for me. In terms of another PPR, he's not a pass catcher, but you're looking at pick 80. We have the issue with Kenneth Walker right now having surgery.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll, PD Sunshine always puts a nice spin on things. We don't know. Kenneth Walker might be out for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then he's behind the 8 ball. And then he's come back from injury.
Well, his surgery is just so finicky.
So Rashad Penny right now is going RB30, which, believe it or not, is actually higher than I thought. But I feel like he goes later because a lot of people, it's like the smart people might take him. But a lot of people just know he's injury prone, and the Seahawks suck.
He's the guy that could drop like
to 38,
100,
38 running back kind of thing.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is I only have him at 29 in my ranking. So when I say I'm reaching on him, I'll take him at
one slot.
No, because he's not going at 30. I'm telling you. The draft's
I know. There's some eager beavers out there that will take him at 22 or something like that.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
And I would never do that.
I've seen it.
So maybe this isn't really good for the exercise, but he's going to go later.
He's undervalued
for sure, and especially if you're looking at the patchwork, right? I don't need him to stay healthy the whole year. Give me 4 weeks of RB2 production, 5 weeks, and then I'll figure it out going forward, right? Or I'll take Kenneth Walker too. I don't fucking.
How many? Just off the top of your head, without actually thinking about too much, how many running backs, if he's healthy starting week 1, how many running backs do you think will average more touches through the first 4 weeks?
12.
You think that many? I was thinking 5.
Yeah, the top 12. Yeah, maybe not even. Maybe not. You're right. Because
Swift,
they'll have more than Swift, probably.
I'm saying carries.
Yeah.
I should have said carries.
Well, no, even touches. We'll say touches because a guy like Swift will have less than Penny.
But I think Penny
will have 22 catches, or 22 touches.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go through here. Yeah. One of the reasons also is like I know that Kenneth Walker is drafted, right? Like pretty high draft capital. They like him. Who also was drafted really high? Rashad Penny. Remember how like Chris Carson always played ahead of him?
Yeah.
I know they were more competitive and were a winning team then. I'm just telling you, why did they never give?
He
was, and then he came back, and they just never gave him a chance. Okay, right now Kenneth Walker's hurt, so
Carson retired.
Just saying, so why?
Up until a month ago, Carson was the RB1.
And I did hear a stat. I'm gonna go through show you his game log. I'll put it up here. Sure. But he's had 12 career games. I'm kind of improvising this one. It's like 12 career games of over 16 touches. Okay. He's had 100 yards in 10 of those games, and a touchdown in 10 touchdowns. So if he gets 16 touches, the guy produces.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go through here. At the end of last year, he won everyone fantasy leagues because he was the best.
He's getting drafted as a back half RB3.
Yeah. So last year, when he got the job, it was 5 weeks. First week, 16 carries, 137, 2 touchdowns. Next week was 13 for 39, not great. Then 17 for 135 and a touchdown. Then 25 for 170 and 2 touchdowns. And 23 for 190 and a touchdown. I mean, it speaks for itself. This is unbelievable production. The guy's never stayed healthy. He's only 26 years old.
I like it.
He needs to play to get paid.
I like it.
All right, next guy. You got a fade here? You got your fades now?
Do you have another reach?
I have one more reach. I can go with my reach.
Yeah,
okay.
Go with your reach.
Cleo Herbert.
Oh yeah! Ooh yeah! Flick that bean, yeah!
Ooh.
Yeah. If you remember, I was kind of on David Montgomery early for best ball.
Sure.
Mostly because the price point of like mid 40s to 50s ADP and the safety, right? It was like a nice guy. I knew he was gonna get me 8 to 12 points.
Sure.
In redraft right now, I'm not taking David Montgomery. He's not sexy enough.
Understandable.
That's why I'm talking about Rashad. I don't want to win. I want to go upside.
I'll take him.
So Cleo Herbert going 48 right now. I actually only have him at 45, so I'm not super high on him there. But at this point, he's in the realm of the handcuffs, also the realm of the Michael Carters. He's behind that, but like the guys that are going to have a role, you know. And like before, he didn't have a role because the Bears before this old regime was all David Montgomery all day.
Yeah.
This new regime, I think, might be a little different, maybe 70-30. And I feel like he has a chance based on the different running scheme and the different kind of player. He has more juice than David Montgomery. David Montgomery is a team leader. David Montgomery is super savvy, right? He's always in the right place at the right time. But David Montgomery is not like an athlete. He's good at breaking tackles. He's not like an athletic freak. Cleo Herbert has juice, bro. Like,
yeah.
I'm not trying to say he's a better player.
No, they're not going to dive into.
And the Bears aren't trying to win this year. So.
Also, we're not trying to prove each other wrong here. So I like Herbert.
I'm not saying he can take the job. I think he can make this more of a Denver Broncos last year's split than we think it could be.
Sure. Okay.
And at 48, if he's getting 40% of the snaps,
yeah,
I don't mind that.
If he's anywhere about 25%, he has value.
Yeah, and when David Montgomery was hurt last year, he got all the work. And here was the 4-game stretch. He had 18, 19, 18, and 23 carries in those 4 games. 75, 97, 172 yards. And he only had one touchdown, but he did have 9 receptions in those 4 games. So, I mean, the guy was getting all the work. So
Sure.
he did that his rookie year.
Sure.
He was like a 5th-round pick. So, I'm reaching on him because he's the kind of guy I want on my bench, right? In a pinch, possibly play him.
Yeah.
And we're talking fucking 14th round here.
Yeah, no,
and I just see the path to a lot of different ways where he could be a starter.
Yeah.
I know obviously you're not really too hot on this one. But.
No, I mean I like him as a premium handcuff. I think he's a premium handcuff.
Right. But with a chance for a role. More of a role than Madison gets. You know what I mean?
No.
Well, that's what it looked like in the past, but we'll see.
That's what it looks like last week.
Honestly. No, that's what it's going to look like.
Since the preseason.
That's what it's going to look like.
Montgomery got
special
hurt.
Teams. David Montgomery's playing special teams,
no,
bro.
he's not. He's not playing anything because he's hurt.
Special teams.
And that's why he's so low.
Special teams.
Like, Henderson's better handcuff. Jamal Williams is better
handcuff.
handcuff.
He's going behind all those guys, though.
Barely.
Okay.
Like, if you're reaching, like, 6
all
picks.
Right. Okay. I'm also going on potential, man.
I think this is more recency bias. I think you'll eat these words.
Oh.
By week 3. I think you'll, either way.
RB48? What are we talking about here, man?
Yeah, I would much rather have Henderson. I would much rather have...
Henderson's going before that.
So, but you're willing to reach on him. That's the point. So you're willing to go above people...
Henderson's going 40. Michael Carter's going 41.
So again, you're willing to go...
I'm not saying I'm taking him ahead of those guys.
Reach. That's the point. It's a reach.
Yeah.
No, it's not that you're willing to take him at ADP. You're willing to reach. So you're willing to go above the people above him.
Yeah, but
that's my point. The people above him are significantly better.
Yeah, but those guys are 9 spots ahead of him. But running backs, 22 rounds ahead of him in ADP.
22 rounds?
2 rounds.
No.
I'm not saying I want to take him ahead of Henderson and Carter or Cook.
Look, I'm not trying to poo-poo on it. I like Herbert. I think he has potential for sure.
Like, I consider him equal to Madison, right? Gainwell, McKissick, Jamal Williams. Those guys are all going ahead of him, though.
Sure.
So that's why I have him. What do you got?
Yeah, that works.
Give me your fade.
So, first fade is Cam Akers. Speaking of Henderson, and this is not even my words anymore. Now it's John McVay's. They have 2 RB1s. Henderson is going to be a part of the offense. Akers, I mean, you saw him after the Achilles.
Yeah, he's always hurt too. He was hurt even before the Achilles.
But he wasn't the same player. Like,
no.
As many carries as he got, I don't care. Because if he averages 2 yards a carry, he's not going to start the whole season. Like, so if that's what you're saying, like, if your argument is that he's going to get the touches based on the last 2 or 3 weeks of last year, where he underperformed, almost lost the games for him.
Yeah,
that's almost, for me, that's a boom for Henderson. Because if he does that, with the 20 plus touches, it's not a good thing. Henderson, I don't think he's a world. He's not he's not going to light the world on fire type deal. But for that, for what the Rams expect their offense to be, for based on their Bobby Wagner on defense and Allen Robinson, the running back is supposed to be a stabilizer, and if he's averaging 2 or 3 yards a carry, where Henderson can average 4. that's the difference that offense needs to be elite.
And he's a better pass catcher too.
But it's not a significant. They're not relying on Akers to be the offense. They're relying on to be reliable. And if he's not reliable, then it's simply he's just going to be a bust simply because this is a guy that can average 4 yards a carry instead of 3, and that's all they need.
Yeah.
So it was that simple. Is that Akers is. I don't trust him. I guess I think it's
I don't either, and
that.
it also comes down to price point too. So Cam Akers is going RB19 right now, and that's the fantasy pros consensus. And like J.K. Dobbins was on about going 21, and we saw the difference in terms of like the competition in terms of, and they're both coming back hurt, right?
Yeah.
Like the competition and who has a better running game, Ravens or fucking Rams? Rams are a passing team.
Yeah.
Okay, Ravens are a running team.
Yep.
Darrell Henderson is way better than fucking Mike Davis.
Much rather have Dobbins over Akers.
Right. Yeah. All right. Give me your last fade, and I'll give you my fade.
Leonard Fournette.
Ooh, Fat Lenny?
Yeah, I mean...
Pretty fat.
Even if he is not fat anymore, I know he came back.
I'm not fat anymore, by the way. Look at how skinny I am.
20 pounds.
Yeah.
20 pounds in 2 weeks.
Something like that.
That's something. That's the same thing Lenny did.
Hey, the opposite.
Yeah, but...
Well, no, he actually lost the weight because he was like 270.
Yeah, well, yeah,
right?
260,
Now he's
265.
now he's 242.
Yeah, which I mean, if he's strong and fast at 242, great. But the fact that he came in that unhealthy, the fact that they are down two offensive linemen, they are down a motivated Tom Brady. Regardless of what anyone says, they're the new offensive scheme going from what's his nuts to the other guy to Todd Boyles. There's too much fluctuation. I mean,
well, and last year they had no other option, right? They didn't trust Ronald Jones. They have Rashad White. I know he's a rookie.
Yeah.
And Gio got hurt, and now they still have Gio. I'm just saying, like,
well, I think Todd is a no nonsense guy, and it seems like everyone is living on their laurels.
Lenny's kind of a knucklehead.
They're living on their laurels from when Brady first got there.
Yeah.
And everyone's just like, all right, we're just gonna walk in, we're gonna cruise. We have our jobs. Tom's back, so we're good, right? But now Tom's not really back. Now you're down two offensive linemen. And here's the thing is, you're down a tackle and the center. How do you attack Tom Brady up the middle?
Mm-hmm.
And so two starting offensive linemen, or the guys that are supposed to protect him up the middle, are not there anymore. Because you don't really edge rush him. You just go up the middle. Right. And then Tom Brady get him outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's done.
It affects the whole offense. Lenny, I mean, it just seems like they're all living on their laurels. It feels like that they're assuming that they're going to be good simply because they were in the past.
Quick question.
Sure.
So he is going 13 right now at Fantasy Pros ECR.
No way. No.
You think it's not where he's going?
No, I just that's.
Yeah, where would you be comfortable taking him? Like after 20? Like where do you have him?
RB3.
Really?
Yeah, he's a flex play for me.
Oh, okay. So well, I mean, you've been paying the Bucks all fucking year, so.
But I don't.
So
I think his upside is RB2. Like if he's a borderline RB1 in terms of where he's getting drafted, way too high.
Well, I
think
him.
He's more of a mid-range RB2 peak, RB4 floor.
I have him at 16. So I mean, I'm lower, but I'm not. I will take him. He just probably won't fall that far. James Conner or Fournette?
I'll take Conner because I think he's still hungry.
Zeke or Fournette?
Zeke.
Breece Hall or Fournette? Okay. Travis Etienne or Fournette?
Etienne. Yeah.
Cam Akers or Fournette? Let's be Fournette. Montgomery or Fournette?
Montgomery.
Elijah Mitchell or Fournette?
Oof.
Yeah, take Fournette. Come on.
Yeah.
AJ Dillon, Josh Jacobs or Fournette? That's a good one.
Jacobs.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'm not going to go that far.
$5.
Well, all right. Yeah. All right. My fade. My only fade. Eli Mitchell.
Oh.
Yeah. Well.
So, hey, all right. So we'll start it off. Eli or Fournette?
Oh, Fournette.
Okay.
Oh, for sure. I have Eli Mitchell as the 30th in my RB.
Whoa! That's like my Cam Akers.
He's going 22.
Oh, really?
On Fantasy Pros, ECR.
All right.
I have a 30. I'm still 8 slots low. I'll never have him. I'll never take him. I won't take him once. Eight slots.
Hey, check it out.
Yeah,
he said slots.
Well, I hope to score big there myself. I'm mostly going to be doing the slots.
Yeah, I'm hoping to do some sluts, too. Yeah. Do they have a lot of sluts in Las Vegas?
Oh, There's so many sluts who won't know where to begin.
Whoa. Hey, buddy, this chick is pretty cool. She says there's gonna be tons of sluts in Las Vegas.
Cool.
That's the best. This is sluts. Check it out. The offense is different. Trey Lance taking those carries. I think they're gonna take a step back. Three-headed monster, bro.
How many shares of Sherman you have? Sherman shares.
Sermon, I don't have any yet. Oh, I have some in best ball, but not really. Yeah. It's not even a Trey Sermon thing. We love Trey Sermon. It's not even a Trey Sermon thing. It's the fact that they drafted fucking Davis Price, right?
We played this exercise in terms of
Trey Sermon.
It breaks down.
They still like Jeff fucking Wilson, and Debo is still going to get some running back touches, right? Like, especially if fucking their quarterback can't throw.
Because that's the only reason they couldn't come to an agreement on the contract earlier is how many carries are you willing to have?
Right.
And how much is it worth to you?
And
how much do we have to pay you to take running back carries? That's the point. Like, they literally had to negotiate, because he's like, I'm gonna get top 5 receiver pay.
Right.
But how much extra are you going to give me for the running back carries? Because they need him.
And when they realize that, the quarterback can't really get the ball to Deebo Samuel the way they want him to,
I like it.
That's 6 to 8 to 10 snaps he's not going to get. Plus, I'm just saying, I don't know, man. Eli Mitchell, I'm out, man. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'd rather have Cleo Herbert.
He looks good on film, though. Gotta say that.
I'm kidding. I would. He does. He's fast.
Yeah.
He's fast. Cleo Herbert looks good on film too.
All right.
So I'm just out. I think the Niners are a trap. Tough division.
Yeah.
I do like Trey Lance for fantasy.
Feels like they could be a 5-win team or they could be a 12-win team.
No, they're gonna still win 9 games. I'm just saying,
well, that's is
their offense gonna be fucking? Is their offense gonna be explosive? I don't.
1 to 17 wins. I think they're gonna.
Yeah, right. Nice. That's very nice. Well, I don't think you can win 17 because it's 17.
So they can go 17.
Yeah, fuck. Not 17 week season anymore. It's 17 games. I'm an idiot. All right. Well, we'll be back with a wide receiver reach page here shortly, and you all stay up.
Will Debo make an appearance on both?
That's great.
And it's been a complete joy.